This one's for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect it. But lately I've just been taking care of my business and getting my grind on. But I promise you, I'll be back to play and get my flirt on.
I hope you suffer in hell for this! You piece of fucking shit!
I was watching videos of female clowns getting fucked.
This one's for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect it. But lately I've just been taking care of my business and getting my grind on. But I promise you, I'll be back to play and get my flirt on.
I hope you suffer in hell for this! You piece of fucking shit!
I was watching videos of female clowns getting fucked.
This one's for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect it. But lately I've just been taking care of my business and getting my grind on. But I promise you, I'll be back to play and get my flirt on.
I hope you suffer in hell for this! You piece of fucking shit!
I was watching videos of female clowns getting fucked.
This one's for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect it. But lately I've just been taking care of my business and getting my grind on. But I promise you, I'll be back to play and get my flirt on.
I hope you suffer in hell for this! You piece of fucking shit!
I was watching videos of female clowns getting fucked.
Twitch.
Hello. Hello, Twitch. Twitch Nation.
I'm fucked up. Okay. I think we're good
I'm
now.
all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Hang on. Let me see if this.
Hey.
We're good. All right.
Okay, a little testy.
We're good.
Do a little testy at the beginning. Hello.
No,
Hello, Brad. Not that we've been talking already for 10 minutes.
Look at my hat. Know what I mean?
Whoa. Wow. Look at that brim. You must be proud. It's a big brim.
I'm a brim boy.
Brimmin' boy with your Run the Jewels hat. God, that is a cool hat.
I love Run the
Nice.
Jewels.
Remind me of that font when it's time to make a Fever of Snakes hats.
We just jack the Run the Jewels font.
Oh, yeah, completely.
Just take that,
So
like the
many-
Danzig font.
Yeah, well, there's so many things that I'm going to jack. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to steal so much things and just put our name on it.
I'm gonna be jacking off. I mean, I couldn't figure out. I was trying to think, like, how do I
That's
turn
right.
that into jacking off?
No. Oh.
it was
wait a minute.
it was there. Okay.
Okay. Great show.
So long. See you later, everybody. I don't have a plan for today. I don't think we really have a plan. I think we're gonna rank something. My leg is falling asleep.
All right. If you want, we can rank something. I got the Super Ego Amigo board of clearly defined fandom ready to go. I've got my cards. I've got a quality Crayola marker this time. Thank you. Washable.
Yup.
Important. I have a quiz ready. I have things to talk about. You will do.
I will what? Your mic.
And you will too. Mr. Rogers. You know.
You will do.
What a fucking beautiful show that was. You ever put on Mr. Rogers for your youths?
No, I want my kids to be bad people. Oh my god, this fucking firefighter. I love him. I love him.
I love you too.
Crazy about you, darling. I'm over the moon for you, darling.
I put on Mr. Rogers for my kids. And, they were like glued to it, like nothing else.
That's awesome.
They just fell in love with him.
I tried to show it to my kids and they didn't care. They were just like, this isn't Mr. Beast and this. Fucking
When does
Mr.
somebody get in the world's largest ball pit?
Fucking hate that shit. Just, come on, Damien.
Yeah. I'll let, you gotta let them watch what they want to watch to an extent, of course. But, like, when they're just, like, binging the stupidest shit on YouTube that's, like, content houses, like, dudes who live in empty houses that they fucking fill with sand and, like,
Yeah.
we turned our kitchen into a beach. Fuck you. Someone had to clean that up, you fucking dork.
Yeah. It's sand. It gets fucking everywhere, dude. He got really into watching YouTube families for a while, and over the summer, he like, without telling me, he like figured out how to like make a YouTube account so he could comment. He was like, "You are the best people in the world." It was some simple little comment, and it's just like, oh man, I have to explain to him like once a week. It's like these people are scam artists. Mr. Beast isn't gonna give you $1,000, $10,000 just for saying hi to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, what else? They'll get hooked on these like reaction videos, and like if it's funny, a lot can get by if it's funny.
Yeah.
I let my kids watch Bob's Burgers. It's too old for them. Sometimes there's things they should not be hearing about, but they laugh.
Yeah.
And so.
Same deal with Damien. We let him watch. Yeah. We let Damien watch Step Brothers.
Oh wow, Jesus!
When Will Ferrell rubs his balls on the thing, and we were like, "Oh!" And it was too late though.
Oh man,
it's all right, man.
I guess that kind of thing wouldn't.
I saw Terminator 2 when I was like 6. He also
right.
He also watched way too early. He also watched Terminator 2 when he was like 6, but it was behind our backs. We didn't watch it with him. I was like, "Are you okay?" Like, the spear hands, and when the T-1000 kills John's foster parents.
Mm-hmm.
That fucked me up when I was a kid. I was like, "What?"
And doesn't Arnold cut his arm off to show that he's a robot to that doctor guy in the second one? Like puts his arm up like this and he like scalpels it off.
He might do something like that. I don't.
And he like peels the skin off and shows his metal skeleton.
Maybe.
Guaranteed.
Okay. It's got my guess is in there.
Because it scarred me. I know exactly. I could tell you that definitely happened. Because it definitely happened. It's right up there. It's right in the front. Always has been.
Terminator 2, best action movie of all time.
I think, yeah, probably. Like, I've rarely had a better time and had something stick with me so good and have the story be so good.
Not to mention Guns N' Roses is involved.
You could be mine, but your way out of line.
Speaking of best shit ever,
It's got like 10 voices.
what are we ranking?
Yeah. Okay.
What are we gonna rank?
Gosh, we could. Well, I mean, you just said Terminator 2 is the best action movie of all time. We could rank action movies. I've been wanting to rank video game developers for a long time.
Let's do that one.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got a big list of developers to rank. It is not all-encompassing by any means,
Yeah.
but there's a lot out there. There's a lot out there.
You might have to give me examples with some of the studios.
Yeah. That's. We need to talk about what kind of games they've made. That's the point. We'd probably want to do that for each of them. You know what? I don't want to just say like Capcom. A. Next. PopCap. Let's go.
Let's
Gotta rank these developers now.
Let's get it done.
How about Capcom? Let's start with Capcom.
Capcom, A, S,
Capcom.
S.
Is Capcom S?
Yeah,
I
Capcom
think,
is S. Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Mega Man.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
just 3
Yep.
examples.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. And what else? Like, that's not even counting their like contribution to the arcade world.
Yeah.
They made some like
Yeah, exactly.
classic arcade titles.
Yeah.
Metal Slug, I think.
Yeah, I think did they make Metal Slug? I think Metal Slug's like what is it, SNK or Neo Geo or something?
Well, that's the thing is I think Capcom might own them because
Oh,
they did like
okay.
Capcom versus SNK
Oh, right.
as like a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. They also did Marvel versus Capcom, and they don't own them. But they also made Marvel versus Capcom, which
Yes.
is a fucking tight fighting game.
Fuck yeah, dude. So
You
Capcom.
fight Apocalypse at the end.
Yeah, hang on. Let me look.
Yeah.
Capcom.
Pull up some stuff they've made. What are their like arcade titles? And while you do that, I'll write their name on a card. Capcom.
All right. Franchise. Wow, there's a lot.
ASMR for the people who want to hear.
There's a lot. Yeah, they've been around. Lots of arcade
Marker
stuff.
sounds.
The 1942 games.
Wow.
Oh shit. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Like
Oh, those are so good.
those are the best. We just played through the original trilogy recently. Just fucking magical games. Great shit.
Yeah, totally. I played the one that's Professor Layton crossover.
Yeah.
Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I haven't
It's
played that
so
one
good.
yet. I want to so bad. 'Cause I remember playing Professor Layton and it was awesome.
Yeah, and it's like you gotta solve puzzles to get the evidence that you use in court. Like,
Yeah.
it's the best of everything. It's fucking sweet.
There's
Capcom.
hang on. All right, I'm just going to franchises because the list of games was way too long. Ace Attorney,
Yeah.
1942, Bionic Commando, Breath of Fire, Dead Rising, Devil May Cry, Dino Crisis, Final Fight,
Devil May Cry.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Final.
Super Ghosts
Oh,
and
shit.
Goblins is like the hardest
Hardest game.
fucking game. It's so good.
Yeah,
And the
it's
intro,
basically Ninja Gaiden.
yeah, it used to scare the shit out of me, the intro. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was made to be spooky to little kids, so I guess that's why. Mega Man, Marvel vs. Capcom, Lost Planet, Resident Evil, of course, Street Fighter, Strider, Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe.
Those were cool
Damn, I
ass
forgot
games.
about that. Yeah, that's right. That was like the reason to own a GameCube for a while.
Yeah, I had a DS one. Oh, it was really good.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going. I'm definitely going S tier on Capcom.
I think, yeah, for their longevity, for how many things they've put out that are so fucking good, for the music in Mega Man 2 alone.
Yeah. The music in all the Mega Man's fucking brilliant. And the innovation.
I've always been a fan of Sonic music, but yes.
Yeah. The innovation. I
get
read a
it,
book.
Capcom kids.
I read a book on the making of like Resident Evil 7, and it's just like the innovation they use to make that game is out of this world. Crazy shit.
Yeah. How Devil May Cry got started?
I don't know much about Devil May Cry like in general.
So it was supposed to be the next Resident Evil game. But then the gameplay was just so different, like with the jumping and the two guns and the combos and the swords,
Yeah.
that they were like, we got to make this into its own thing. So,
Oh, that's cool.
you know, kind of, if you look at the bones of it, you know, you got like slow moving enemies, you've got cinematic camera angles that are like stuck in one place, and the first thing you do is you go into a mansion, there's a big staircase in front of you, all very
That's
Resident Evil
Resident
stuff.
Evil, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. So Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is written by Ian Fleming, right?
Yeah.
The female lead in it, her name is Truly Scrumptious.
What?
Like, but you know, he's out. He's giving up. Oh.
I had to do a lap.
Very good. Very good. Yes. So she has like a Bond girl name, you know? Like, it makes sense.
What is the world? What are you saying to me?
So
You're making all of
I
this
wanna-
up.
I wish I were, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to do one that's not going to be an automatic S, because there's some that I'm looking at them that I'm like, S, S, S. And I don't want to just have a parade of...
Yeah, you want to like have a little.
Yeah.
You want it to be a little dynamic.
Let's pronounce the first C a little differently now, and we're going to go with CD Projekt Red.
They made like Cyberpunk and The Witcher.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Hits and some misses from CD Projekt Red.
Do you have-
Can you be in charge of like looking up the franchises that
Yeah.
are? Because if I do it, it's gonna fuck with everything on my side.
Yeah.
But you got a little phone.
Yeah.
A little phone.
I got the phone up, managing the stream. Let
Got
me
the phone.
let me grab my iPad. 1 second.
Oh, nice. I wish I had a red marker. Okay. I probably do, but somebody's got to be here. CD Projekt Red.
Okay.
Boop.
All right. CD Projekt Red.
Yeah. Let's talk about them.
I don't
I
have
love their
too much
ambition.
experience.
Oh, they only got they got The Witcher. I know they got started kind of a long time ago, but they tend to take a long time making a game, don't they?
Yeah. Subsidiaries, games developed. Well, they started in 2007 with The Witcher.
All right, The Witcher.
Then The Witcher 2.
Decent. little better,
You know,
and then
I don't have
Witcher 3.
too much input on them because I tried Witcher 3, could not get into it. I was like, it's alright. Not my thing. I might get into it at some point. Maybe like that'll tickle my fancy. But I did start Cyberpunk 2077.
How'd that go?
I just stopped playing it. I wasn't really there. Like it wasn't even the bugs because when it came out it was really buggy and all fucked up. I just wasn't in the headspace maybe for the game. I'm assuming it's good now. I'm sure they've done lots of work on it. Came out like 2 years ago or something now.
Yeah, I think it came out in 2020.
Yeah.
End of 2020, I want to say.
So maybe I'll give it a shot again.
Yeah, you know what? I guess. Yeah, I played The Witcher as well. I really liked it while I was playing it, but I don't own it, so I'm not getting, I can play it all the time. And I only know about a little debacle with, Keanu Reeves in
Yeah.
that game, Cyberpunk. The Keanu Reeves game where you play as Keanu Reeves or maybe with him or kind of both.
You don't play as him.
He's like a ghost that lives in your brain or something.
Something like that. I don't know. I didn't really. I
Yeah.
don't think I even got as far as Keanu Reeves in the game.
All right. Not enough of legacy to count for an S. They got maybe one all-time great game in The Witcher 3. Cyberpunk might be a good game now. I think all this and they got a lot of guts. They got a lot of ambition. They don't make little games. They don't take little swings.
Yeah, they mostly
there
seem
putting
to
out
swing for the
fanware.
fences. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I leave it in your hands.
Okay. I'm gonna go middle of the road. C. They're not bad. Not bad. They deserve our continued support.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
That's
I have
what I
not written them off or anything. Just, I also some things are just not for me. But it could be.
About... Mm-hmm. Okay. Throw you a real curveball here. We're gonna talk about Ikegami Tsushinki.
What did you just say?
They are Ikegami Tsushinki. Ikeeami.
I think I got it.
Shinki. They are the original developers of Donkey Kong for arcades.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it as far as anything you would have ever heard of them.
Okay.
Like, is that enough? They invented the side-scrolling platformer.
I would give that an S. I mean, if you're an all-timer, if you invent a genre. I mean, Donkey Kong is still a huge thing. I think that they're making a big 3D open world Donkey Kong game as we speak.
Oh gosh, that would be awesome.
If rumors are to be believed, but yes.
I mean, you can't deny that Donkey Kong is an all-time contiguously playable game. It's practically flawless. It introduced characters that have stood the test of time like no other. Like
Mario's getting a movie
Once
next
Upon a-
year.
yeah. Oh no, I think it's supposed to come out this year.
Oh,
I think it comes out like around Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, with Chris Pratt as Mario
Sure, it's gonna be great.
and Jack Black as Bowser.
That part
Yeah.
excites me.
It's. I mean, yeah, I actually do. That part's cool. Jack Black would probably be a good Bowser. He'd probably be a good Mario too. Probably just let Jack Black do the whole movie himself. Yeah, I don't want to give him an S myself, just because they got one game. I had to write on it what their game is,
DK.
so you know who they are. You don't know. You didn't know Ikigami Tsushinki.
Yeah, so
Then again, man,
it's
if you
only
ask me, what's a more popular game right now in 1985? Pac-Man or Donkey Kong? Man, biggest game in the world right now. 1985. Who's gonna have the staying power?
sorry.
I see Pac-Man, but he didn't.
So yeah, I feel comfy with an A.
You okay? All right, it's an 8. That's it. We're done. We're done talking about it. It's an 8. Okay. How about Konami?
Konami.
Konami. Up, up, down, down, left, right. BA start.
That feels like an easy S.
Is it? What about what they did? PT. What about what they did to Silent Hills?
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Hideo Kojima.
Don't get me wrong. Like, they're on my shit list. But I don't know. It's hard because they're just doing like casino games and shit now, right?
Oh, I don't know. I thought they were still making things that are. No, I don't know. I thought they were still developing things for systems, but I don't know.
I think they
Yes.
pivoted away, and that's why they canceled all that shit. Hang on. So, but anyways, video
Writing
game
down
wise,
Konami code.
we're looking at like Silent Hill and Castlevania, Contra,
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh wow, that's a surprising one.
The Dancing with the Stars video game.
Oh my God, S.
Gradius, Twinbee. They also did the video games for like in the 90s for like the Batman animated series video game, which is pretty great.
Oh nice.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tiny Toon Adventures, and Animaniacs video games. Those are all great.
Excellent.
They
Excellent
also did
indeed.
the Simpsons games, which I loved, but
Like the Simpsons side-scrolling beat 'em up. The
um,
arcade.
I think it was the arcade game.
Well, that is a good one
But wait,
for sure.
but it might be.
Versus the Space Mutants or whatever.
It might be the. I think they might have done all of the Simpsons video games.
Okay.
Then a G.I. Joe video game, X-Men video games, and
Ooh.
the
good
Goonies
ones.
video game.
Okay. So you know what? I think you've convinced me that they don't get an S. Because for all the all-time excellent stuff they've made a few pieces of shit too. And I think that deserves to be accounted for.
Yes,
I
sir.
submit to you
Yes,
my
sir.
thoughts, and I will let you call the letter.
All right. Let's go A.
A for Konami.
They would have been an S if they didn't like completely screw everything.
Yeah, they could have been an S. They could have been an S.
Silent Hills was going to be the scariest piece of media ever made. I could not even watch watch the teaser game being played. It was horrifying, and working on the game
Yeah.
was going to be Kojima, you know, and Guillermo del Toro and Junji Ito.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been fucking crazy.
Yes, sir. No,
Yes, sir.
the idea
Yes,
that never
sir.
came out is it's the greatest tragedy in the history of lost media.
This says
I
that
really do think so.
that Konami is also producing the upcoming Metal Gear Solid movie. It's like they stop making the games, but they're gonna keep. They're gonna. That's not fair.
No, it's not, but they do own it. Get Kojima back. Whatever you've got to do, give him whatever he wants. Give him infinite money and infinite time, but get that man back.
Yeah, it says. Yeah, this says that Konami had announced that they would stop making console games and instead focus on mobile gaming. And so they're just doing mobile gaming and like Plinko machines now. Doesn't make sense.
That sucks. That's, I mean, yeah. It's, ooh. All right, let's do it. We got to talk about the big S.
Excuse me. The big
We got
S.
to talk about,
Sony?
yeah. Bigger than that. Bigger than that.
Bigger than Sony? Oh, no. I almost said Super Nintendo. Sega?
Sega.
Sega. Sorry if I lost focus a few minutes ago when we were talking about the Donkey Kong guys. I thought I was about to have a panic attack for some reason. I don't drink coffee. Decided to grab a coffee this morning. Will not be grabbing a coffee tomorrow.
Right on, dude. Hey.
I was like, oh fuck, I can't. I already took my med today. I can't take it again.
Sometimes if I, particularly honestly, if my house is messy, I like need a clean house these days.
Yeah.
And if it's messy, my head starts spinning, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. I have to like sit down and just like, okay. And you know what my mantra is? I'm gonna tell you this. This is my mantra. I go, it must all be done.
That's a good mantra.
It must all be done. And it's my way of telling myself I don't have to worry about what I'm doing because I got to do all of it. If I'm bouncing all over the house, achieving nothing specific, but doing little things, it's okay because those must be done as well.
Yeah.
I feel better.
So it's getting something's getting done. You're like the opposite of me, dude. Lately, I cannot do anything. I'm just like, oh, there's so much to do. I think I'm just gonna lay down.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to sit. I'm just going to sit and maybe look at my phone. Yeah. No, that's a very easy thing to do, and sometimes you just got to do it.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Absolutely. Ooh, I got to color this baby in blue, and we got to talk about Sega.
All right, I'm looking up their games.
Obviously, no.
I'm
The
pretty
big
sure.
one. Do something? I think I did.
What?
I thought I clicked a button and I just want to make sure it didn't do anything. So Sega, home of the big blue hedgehog. He's not big. Whatever.
He's a silly little hedgehog.
Home of the silly little hedgehogs. Sonic. His pals.
You know something that's really funny?
What's that?
My sister-in-law's boyfriend. He has a pet fox.
Oh, nice. Does it have two tails?
No, but its name is Sonic.
Oh, well.
We're like, wait a minute.
You didn't name it Miles?
You should have named it Miles or Tails.
Here's our...
Sega. All right. So let me list these off. Not all of them, because there's a lot.
Logo gets 100%.
There's a lot. Oh yeah, definitely. There's a lot of franchises here, but not all of them are important or notable. Can you
And
still hear
not
me?
even the
Okay.
ones. Yeah,
Should I bring my mic over here?
I think that's better. Definitely.
So apparently Bayonetta is good. Never played it though, so couldn't tell you.
I have high regard for Bayonetta.
But also they got stuff like Crazy Taxi, which if you've
Excellent.
never been 12 years old, drinking lots of soda and playing Crazy Taxi for like 3 days straight, you fucking missed out.
You ain't lived, brother.
Um.
If you haven't, you gotta play Crazy Taxi in an arcade too. It
Oh,
feels
yeah.
so good to like
It's-
play it standing up. And, like, yeah.
It's the rules. I love. Shit. Echo the Dolphin. I played that recently.
Oh,
Actually.
I love Echo the Dolphin.
It's pretty fun.
Surprisingly Metroidy at the end.
Yeah. Golden Axe. I think I remember that game. Jet Set Radio.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
I
a
played
very
Golden
cool
Axe. Jet Set Radio. Those are excellent. Yeah.
game. A lot of these are like Japanese. I don't know what they are.
Sure.
Persona. Persona's apparently huge. I've never played the Persona games though.
No,
People
I haven't
seem to
either, but
really love
fans- Yeah, fans of those games are die hard, man.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Then the
They had the
Shenmue?
NFL 2K series.
Yeah.
Shenmue. Yep.
Shenmue. A little guy named Sonic.
Sonic, Thine Hedgehog.
Sonic died a long time ago, faded into obscurity. There's no possible way he's still huge, right? I will knock them down 4 letters on the rank just for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, though. So things aren't looking good.
You really hated it.
Really hated it.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
I hated
And-
that shit so much.
There's, oh my gosh, dude. I totally agree. I thought like this kind of fucking sucks, but like during the stupid ass dance scene in the bar that absolutely did not fucking have to happen, and it would have been much better if it didn't, or even if it did, if as they're leaving, Sonic was like, "I grabbed that thing 10 minutes ago. I just wanted to see those guys dance." Like,
Yeah.
If they did,
Little fixes.
if they did anything, that could have been much better, and they didn't, and it was bad, and they should be punished. But
So
when I looked over, my kids were laughing their asses off. Sonic and
well, that's
Tails
fun.
having that dance off. I fucking loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a great kids movie. My kids loved it too.
However,
Here, before we place it, I'll just list off some of the more standouts, because I've already made up my mind. But,
too.
Streets of Rage series,
Planet.
Super Monkey Ball, House of the Dead, Toe Jam and Earl,
Ooh,
Virtua
love
Fighter.
Toe Jam and Earl. Oh, nice. That was like the first sort of like 3D fighting game. It was like before Tekken.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they did licensed games like Alien Isolation. Fucking crazy game. I'm gonna be streaming that at some
Oh
point
yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Frogger. They're Frogger.
Did
I guess.
Frogger?
It says Frogger.
Wow. Cool.
Home Alone. Home Alone Lost in New York. Right, those games suck.
Ooh,
ass.
those are terrible.
Those are
Yeah.
bad.
Those are fucking awful games.
The Jurassic Park games. I thought those were sick. The
pretty
Sega
tight,
Jurassic
yeah.
Park game is really good. Mighty Morphin
totally.
Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Loved it.
How can you no room to complain.
The Spider-Man
Yeah.
early console games. They did a bunch of those.
I really liked those. Maximum Carnage. Ooh, no wait, that was by LJN.
So yeah,
I think.
I think Sega is. I don't know what I was doing there. It's S tier.
You think it's S for Sega, huh?
I'd go
I mean,
S for Sega.
It's hard to argue with that. They have so many great games that like they should be up there. And I mean, Capcom has some clunkers too, but they're S tier.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 plus Knuckles is like the most fun available.
Yeah.
S for Sega. I agree. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Good times. Sega. Have you seen that clip of Tails? Like in GTA 5?
Yes. I forgot about that.
He's like giving Franklin a hard time.
It's so good.
I gotta see it again. I forgot what he says. Okay.
I could pull it up.
It would be fun.
You want me to pull it up?
Okay, let's talk about. Sure. Let's
All right.
talk about. Ooh, how about?
It. YouTube.
id Software.
1 second. Tails GTA 5.
You'd think as Super Ego Amigo, we would think highly of id Software.
All right.
Just because it's a psychology term.
Here we go.
Alright. Ah, yes, I'm ready. I'm watching. Yeah, that one, Tails Rose Franklin.
Sup? Can a
Thank
fox
you.
boy fly high in your crib?
I'll see you at work.
Ah, homie, don't hate me because I'm fuzzy and cute. Maybe if you got rid of that Sonic 06 NPC-looking haircut, you might get some moo-moo. Oh, better yet, maybe Rouge will call your sorry butt if she ever stops playing with Knuckles as Emerald, if you know what I mean. Sega!
Hang on. I just want to watch it
Can
again.
a fox boy fly high in your crib?
I'll see you at work.
Ah, homie, don't hate me because I'm fuzzy and cute.
What?
Maybe if you got rid of that Sonic 06 NPC-looking haircut, you might get some moo-moo. Oh, better yet, maybe Rouge will call your sorry butt if she ever stops playing with Knuckles as Emerald, if you know what I mean. Sega! What? You expected me to swear? I'm a good boy.
What, you expected me to swear? I'm a good boy. Ooh, that's good stuff.
Rules.
Okay, id.
id. id Software.
I also.
Oh, pie.
See?
Oh man, this one I think
Pie.
is pretty easy.
You know id for one thing and one thing only. The mid-90s first-person shooter.
They
created
invented it.
that genre with Doom and with Wolfenstein,
Wolfenstein,
and
yeah.
then Doom and,
then
Quake.
Yeah. Fuck. I've never played Rage, but what else they got? Hexen. Hexen was cool.
Got John Romero. He's gonna make you his bitch.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. Doom. I mean, not Doom.
Doom.
id. I definitely throw it up on the S. They invented
Alright.
the first-person shooter with a game that I still frequently play. Like, I play classic Wolfenstein, classic Doom. I think lots of people do. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you played the new Dooms. They are fucking crazy. They are insane. It is.
I watched how I think it was Doom maybe like 2016. I watched how it opens,
Yeah.
and it's just this like perfectly timed like run and gun sequence where you're like bashing dudes' heads in, well not dudes, but you know, and it's perfectly timed to this like fucking aggressive as fuck heavy metal music.
Yeah.
And then it like perfectly syncs up with you getting a shotgun and going like chunk chunk.
And then it's like yeah.
Okay, this is as good as games get.
Yep. Yeah, I remember like the mind blowing moment, just like what the fuck, like this is crazy, and like it's so much worse. Like when Doom and shit came out in the '90s, like with the uproar, they're like it's so violent, and it just like the new Doom's purpose is to be like, oh, that wasn't like that's like nothing. That's like baby games. Because in these new ones, you're like punching into like the demons' chests and ripping their hearts out and like squeezing them.
Right.
And Doom Eternal is even more hardcore too. Is fuck. Then there's like Doom VR.
Oh God.
I think it's called Doom VFR for virtual fucking reality.
Virtual fucking reality.
Let me see.
That's so Doom. That's so great. I love it. Oh, okay.
Doom VFR. Yeah, it's VFR. VFR. Okay, what do we got next?
How about let's do one that's made a little conch. Talk about EA Games.
EA Sports.
Biggest fucking assholes in the history of the industry, and everyone knows it and no one disagrees. However, they made The Sims.
They did make The Sims.
Did make The Sims. EA Sports. It's in the game.
In the game. Let's see. All right, let me.
Ooh. You know what else EA did?
Oh, what'd they do?
You know what they did? They started the industry standard of giving your programmers credit.
Oh, well, that bumps them.
Yeah.
That bumps them.
Electronic artists. Yay. And that's back in the early days of video games, if you wanted credit for the game, you had to like hide your name in an Easter egg. Famously, that's like
Oh,
the
right.
first Easter egg in gaming. They didn't do credits, and EA guaranteed you'd get credit for making your shit.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Surprisingly, for like the kings of crunch, the kings of microtransactions, the kings of video game bullshit.
Yeah, they did so
Pretty
much good shit, and then they also like helped destroy gaming with microtransactions and pay to win bullshit.
Yep.
Because like I'm looking at the list of franchises here, just like we got some great stuff, but also they kind of ruined gaming.
Right.
Because we got like FIFA, Madden,
Yeah. See, people who like those games love them,
Yeah.
and they got to have the newest one. But also for me, like that's the worst thing in gaming is like the difference between FIFA 2021 and 2022 is literally that the roster is different.
Yeah, there's no
Like-
difference. They don't update. They don't even update the graphics or anything.
Right.
They don't. There's no change. It's just yeah, like you said, the roster's different. There's no functional or even aesthetic difference between the games.
Nope.
We also got
And it's
Battlefield, but
Ooh, Battlefield, which has suffered recently.
yeah,
Battlefield 2042.
they do have some good games though. Like some good franchises, good series.
Yeah. Like
Need
what?
for Speed.
Ooh, Need for Speed is good. They're
Need for
always fun,
Speed.
man. I've got the need.
The Sims, like as you said. Medal of Honor games were cool as hell.
Medal of Honor, that's before the first person shooter became fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Medal of Honor was cool.
Dead,
The guys who developed that went on to develop what's it called, Call of Duty. So
Oh,
the
did
same
they?
guys.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. Okay. Yeah, EA also did the Dead Space games, which are
Oh yeah.
fucking tops.
Mhm.
They did the Star Wars Battlefront games. It's like the only
Ooh.
game besides Rocket League that I've ever played online.
Yes, but they didn't do Star Wars Battlefront 3.
Oh wait,
They did. No, I mean they canceled
right.
it rather famously.
yeah. So I was talking more so about the newer Battlefronts, but that's right. They did the old Battlefronts, right? And people were like obsessed with those. People still are.
Yeah, yeah. They're great games. Yeah, people still
Yeah.
play Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Like,
They've kept like servers going for it.
yeah.
Then there's the Mass Effect games. Never played them, but apparently people really loved them. And
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
them ended really disappointingly, and people weren't happy
The
about
last
it.
one
But
remade the
Yeah.
ending and like re-released it.
oh okay.
Yeah, so you have like more choices.
Yeah, but then we got
But yeah,
yeah
we
we could
do regard those as being some of the best games ever made. So
yeah SSX, Dragon Age,
Ooh, yeah.
Command and Conquer, SimCity, Titanfall. I want to give,
lots of great games.
but also they ruined gaming.
Also, they're the worst thing ever.
I want to
It's
almost
tough.
go D for just squandered potential.
For disappointing.
Yeah, for just ruining shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they put out so much stuff that just isn't necessarily my cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not gonna play Apex Legends.
Oh, never, never, ever. Well, I'm not gonna say never. Never say never again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
what's that?
What's next?
Midway. Midway Games.
Mortal Kombat, baby.
Yes, famously developers of Mortal Kombat and of whatever you call that animated style where they just take a picture of someone and make it look like they're doing stuff in a game. Digitized graphics, I
Sure.
think is what they might have called it.
Maybe.
Midway Games.
I don't know. All right, let me pull it up.
They did Mortal Kombat, and I think like Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, those are some of the most fun games that you can possibly play.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat changed everything.
Yes. Right.
Uh,
Oh gosh, and it's so outrageous and gory, and I love the characters. I love Mortal Kombat. It was
Yeah.
my first nerd lore.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about that recently. They also did basically every pinball game in the 90s.
Did they do Kiss Pinball?
Let me check. No,
I'd have to-
I don't think so.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid we were going to have to put a new ranking above S.
Unless they did a bunch. So they did some licensed games.
They did, I know this one. Ooh, or no, I think of Acclaim, but I thought Midway did it with them. They do NBA Jams. Listed.
Wait.
I thought they did, but I could be wrong. Because like I said, I remember the Acclaim logo, which was like lizard laying down across the word Acclaim.
I see. Yeah, NBA Jam. At least is basketball video game developed and published by Midway for arcades in 1993.
There you go. Okay.
So
man.
we are already sitting at S tier for them.
Yeah. For Mortal Kombat, for NBA Jam. And then they didn't go on to become an industry-destroying giant who constantly fucks things up. They just stayed in their lane and
Yeah.
kept getting better at making Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah. And then,
Except for when they didn't.
let's see.
Whatever.
Most recently, looks like their last game they ever put out was 2009.
Hmm.
Wheelman.
Interesting.
The last Mortal Kombat game they made was Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. That's right. And then they got
Oh.
bought out or something, and then Mortal Kombat was brought back in like 2011. Where, yeah. So they've got Unreal Tournament games. Apparently, they made an Aqua Teen Hunger Force game. I didn't even know there was one.
I'm sorry, you said they made the Unreal Tournament games?
Yeah.
They made Unreal?
Yeah, they did Unreal Tournament 3. So I'm assuming they did.
Oh, wait, did
Yeah, they did.
the
They did the Unreal games.
They're fucking. They made the engine that all games fucking run on at this point.
Well, I don't know.
Because that's what Unreal. That's what
Yeah,
Unreal is.
Unreal might have just had Midway develop based on their engine. I don't think Midway made the engine.
Well, they paid for the guys who did. It seems.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
See, let's see. They also made the Rampage games, which were very good.
Oh yeah.
They
man,
also
what's
made
that?
the Ed, and Eddie game that just came up in our last broadcast before we
Yeah, that's right.
moved to Twitch.
That's right. That's right. And that was a real game, of course, because we're talking about it now.
It was very real. NHL Hits. So that. Oh, did they make Blitz and NFL Blitz?
They probably did. I think
Yeah.
they did make NFL Blitz.
Okay,
I
so
love those games.
They're S just for Mortal Kombat on its own. Apparently,
Yeah.
they made a game called Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. Also, would have given them an S. Never played it.
High S. It's an elevated S.
They made
The
Hydro
fucking,
Thunder.
Oh
Great
my
arcade
god!
game. Cruising Exotica.
That's like my favorite racing game. I love Hydro Thunder.
Wait, Quake? What? Oh, they did a port of Quake. It appears for Nintendo 64. Okay.
Gotta get someone. Is there anybody who sucks? Is there anybody who gets an F? Ubisoft. Let's talk about Ubisoft.
All right. Let me jump to Ubisoft. Game.
If anyone's got a shot at getting an F, it's fucking Ubisoft.
All right. Let me take a gander here.
I think I want to say Assassin's Creed, which might already get them out of it. Trials. Watch Dogs.
Let's see. I've got Assassin's Creed, Call of Juarez, Driver, Far Cry, Just Dance, Prince of Persia, Rayman,
It's a Persia.
Trials. Trials is good, I guess. They consistently make the most underwhelming games of all time.
Yes.
Like every one of these games that I've played have all been extremely underwhelming. Watch Dogs. I remember I got a PS4 and Watch Dogs was the first game I got. They promised big things with Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
And then the game came out and it wasn't what they said it was. It was still fun, but it also wasn't like I didn't care enough to even finish it. I just like fucked around in it. And then once I got other games, I just didn't play it anymore.
Yeah. I played Watch Dogs a lot, and I kind of liked it. But I also was aware of it being like, just in general, it was kind of like the story of it was obnoxious and stupid at every possible opportunity.
Yeah. It was,
That's
yeah.
big.
Yeah. And it's,
Like, yeah,
I don't know.
like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, they're great, and those games have a lot of really diehard fans. But then they put one out every fucking year. Like,
Yeah.
who fucking cares at this point?
There's so many Assassin's Creed games, and I've played them before, and they just don't grip me. They just like, you like a game where it's just like, God, I can't wait to play that some more. And just like, I did not have that with Assassin's Creed or like Far Cry. I just got the new Far Cry, the newest one. It just doesn't. I don't care.
I agree, man. I agree. And then they're another one of those like fucking megaliths of gaming that's constantly scooping up other franchises and then like letting them die or doing bullshit with them and putting microtransactions and day one patches and all the things that you hate about modern gaming are embodied by these 7 letters. Did a quick bit of counting there.
Yeah. So I would I'd feel free to put it at an F. The highest I think I'm going is a D.
Yeah, the thing is, I can in all consciousness put them in F, because they make games that function.
Yeah. They make stuff that's playable. It's just not fun.
But, big meh. Now, let's talk about Activision.
Ooh, this one's gonna be.
Because Activision they made Tony Hawk, and that is one of the best series ever.
Yeah.
And they made Call of Duty, which for people who love it is fucking huge, but for people who think it represents the worst things in gaming, like myself, well, I think it represents the worst things in gaming.
Yeah.
Not just in gaming, but in American fucking society. Casualization of war crimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not one of those blame it on games people, but like they had like
Call of Duty is a
fucking-
recruitment tool.
well, yes, it is, and it is funded by the military.
Yeah.
Like, No, it's, I'm like I said, I'm not one of those blame the games folks. I've never, driven my car down a sidewalk, not caring who gets out of the way. Even though
Yeah.
I've done that in GTA 5.
You love to, yeah. You gotta do it in GTA. Like it's.
Actually, I think I did it in GTA 3, but by the time I was a GTA 5 player, I kind of like to not hit people. It's more fun to try to not hit them.
Following all the rules of the road, stopping at the stop.
Sometimes. Sometimes I do.
All right, so
See
yeah,
how long it takes to drive across town?
our franchises we got here listed on this Wikipedia page: Call of Duty, which we just discussed, Crash Bandicoot.
Ah,
I mean, Crash fucking Bandicoot.
Crash.
Oh wait,
No, that would have been Naughty Dog, though.
that's right. So we're not including that because they just own them now.
They bought Crash Bandicoot. They didn't, and then they got bought by Microsoft. So now Microsoft owns Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah,
the PlayStation mascot.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. How did they let this happen? Preposterous.
Guitar Hero.
Ah, yes. Which, okay, I have harmonics on here. But I guess, now, we're getting down to, like, studio versus, like, actual dudes who developed it. But they can have it. They did. They paid for the guys who made Guitar Hero. And Guitar Hero's fucking awesome.
Hang on a second. Maybe my shit's all fucked up because.
No, I don't know. I think you're right.
Well, I'm just looking because I also have Spyro the
Ooh.
Dragon on here. Was that?
Well, yes, that's something they bought. They
Okay.
bought Guitar Hero. They bought Spyro the Dragon because Spyro the Dragon was Insomniac. Yeah.
So what did they make?
Yeah. Did they come up with themselves? Yeah, that'd be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I'm looking at
Probably-
this. Hang on.
Not much before that.
Hang on. Activision original games.
There we go.
So are they pretty much? Just give me the goddamn list.
Just tell me the games. Yeah, what are they? Are they just Tony Hawk and Call of Duty? Is that it?
Yeah, it's even Google's can't give me a straight up answer.
All right.
So they made one of the worst things of all time.
Not just one of the worst games, one of the worst things.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons that that's one of the worst things is because it is a really engaging and well-made video game.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. I did play.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't lie. I did play the original Modern Warfare, like the single player campaign. I stayed up all night playing it. I just crashed at my cousin's place, and we got really high. He fell asleep. I started playing Modern Warfare and just never went to bed.
Wow. I mean, I feel like if they weren't evil, you'd get an S. But they are. So we got an empty B slot, which is what I call my anus, by the way. And boy is it empty.
All right, give it to the B. Give it to the B.
Activision.
Activision's lucky that Tony Hawk Pro Skater is so good.
Yes, they are. I'm currently playing through Tony Hawk 3 and 4 at the same time.
Ooh, like with two controllers on two
Yes.
screens. And one-handed on each.
What happens is I just squeeze really hard and two more hands pop out of my chest. Like. Hurts like fuck.
It is agonizing.
Let's talk about how about Insomniac? Let's do Insomniac. I know where I'd put him.
Give me just a second.
Yeah. Insomniac. I don't know if. Oh, that's right. They did like a Doom clone. Then they got the deal to do Spyro.
Yeah,
They
did.
fucking nailed the shit out of Spyro.
Oops, hang on.
And then they moved on from Spyro to, in my opinion, maybe the best fucking games ever made.
Oh shit.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I haven't really played Ratchet and Clank much. I do have the newest one, and loved it from what I played. It's just that I just gotten the PS5 and stuff was coming out, and so let me see, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, the Spider-Man games, like the new ones.
Yep.
And they're doing the Wolverine game that's coming out.
I have to imagine that. I'm excited just because they haven't done anything bad. You haven't said anything that's even remotely unperfect.
Yeah.
Everything that they make is just astonishingly good and groundbreaking and like a new fun experience that's ahead of its time. They're not copying anybody, and they're making something that just excites the gaming world every time they do it.
Yeah. So I'm going S.
I go S. Nothing like
I'm going S.
everything else that's an S has made some bullshit, except for maybe id, because id is another one where they just stuck to one thing.
Yeah, they knew what they were good at, and they just kept doing it better every time they did it.
I mean, what can you say, man?
That seems to be the case, yeah, with like Insomniac. Well, they try lots of different stuff. I mean,
Yeah, they're
the Spider-Man
right.
games have nothing in common with like the Spyro games, but
Not really.
extremely fucking playable and just great, really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got the remasters of the Spyro games to stream sometime, which I would love to do.
Oh, that sounds fun. I have those too. I would love to do that.
And I think I'm
And-
gonna get
oh.
the Spider-Man game because it came out on Steam. Because I would love to stream that too, with some
cool.
with some of the mods and stuff.
I would. I am a Spyro the Dragon guide. I am a walkthrough of Spyro the Dragon in living form.
And I've never really played through them all, just sort of casually. So it would be
Oh, man.
streaming it would be me just like experiencing them for the first time, really.
I played so much fucking Spyro the Dragon growing up. I can tell you like the names of all the levels. Town Square, Dark Hollow. These are all part of the Artisan's world. And there's the boss whose name is Jacques. And then like,
Jacques.
and he's a sheep dressed up as a scary pumpkin man.
Yeah. Scared just listening to it.
Then you move on to the Magic Crafters. No, Magic Crafters is third. Anyway, the music is by Stuart Copeland, the drummer from the Police.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I think you've
For all
told me
three
that
games.
before.
Yeah, pretty fucking cool. And I watched like a video of him doing it, and what he would do is he would just like gave him a copy of like some of the levels of the game, and he would just like play it, and then like go over to his keyboard and just like within a minute he's got like bones of a Spyro track going,
That's crazy.
and just goes like ba 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 ba, and then like ga, 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 and then he just goes to his computer and like it becomes what you hear in the game, and it's pretty fucking cool.
I'm just changing this. There we go. Sorry, I was just changing the thing quick.
About I don't know if he still works there, but we got a friend who got a job with these folks a while back.
Oh, Zynga.
Zynga. Let's talk about Zynga. They made some big games. They made Farmville,
Yeah, they made Farmville. That's like
Candy Crush.
humongous. Yeah, they did make Candy Crush. Okay.
And Cityville, less popular than Farmville, but I played it.
Draw Something. I remember that being a big thing. Draw Something was
Oh
huge.
wow! Yeah, that was.
Did they also do? No. They're doing Star Wars Hunters now. Oh shit, that's gonna be like basically like a Star Wars Fortnite thing.
Oh
As,
okay.
as far as I know, it's like that kind of thing, like free to play.
Yeah, Disney would do that. Pinch
mean-
whatever's popular.
They made Words with Friends.
That's Scrabble.
I
They don't
know.
get credit for Scrabble.
I know, but like it was a big game though.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty much all their games are like huge games. But are they also what has opened the gates to the state of the gaming industry today, which is to say riddled with microtransactions, as
Yes.
That's nothing but what
They
these
have.
games are.
I don't want to give them a good score. I'm only holding out hope just because our friend worked or / works
Either-
there. I don't know.
He may at this point be a top executive at this company. He's a smart guy.
CEO.
And if he's still there, I would expect him to have been promoted.
Yeah. But as you said, the microtransactions, all that bullshit.
They're like the horsemen of the gaming apocalypse.
Yeah. They kind of ruined things pretty bad.
Yeah,
Let's go.
with great addictive games.
Yeah. That's the thing. I've played a lot of fucking Candy Crush.
Can't deny it.
Like a
Can't
lot of
deny it.
Candy Crush.
They make good ass games. People sink years into Farmville. People have Farmvilles that they have had going for a decade at this point.
That's insane.
Like,
I don't know. Let's give him a D.
sounds good.
A D or a C.
just-
I think D.
Our D rank has a lot in common, don't they?
They do.
The microtransactions,
Yep.
gamer heartbreak, and quality games.
Yeah.
And can't deny him that. I can't give him an F.
Yeah.
This Candy Crush is so fucking addictive.
Candy Crush is so good, it saves them from an F.
D for Zynga. Who gets an F? Who would get an F?
Maybe we'll get there. Try to pull it up.
LJN. Let's talk about LJN.
I don't even-
Fucking LJN, all right?
I don't even know if I know what that is. Hang on. LJN.
If you're a fan
Games.
of the angry video game nerd, you know who LJN is.
Oh, I think.
because
Oh, yeah. I know. Yep. I know the logo.
he calls them laughing, joking nun nuts, and he says, whenever you see that rainbow, you know it's like a harbinger of death.
I think I already know where this is going. Yep.
And-
One of the first hits when I search LJN games list is Crappy Games Wiki.
We might have them, but I will say they had like a couple good games, or at least decent games.
Yeah, Alien 3 is a good game. Yeah, Alien 3 is a good game. The Terminator 2 games are good.
I don't know if they are.
I enjoy them. The Terminator game, like the arcade one with the gun,
Oh, okay.
sick. And also the SNES port of it was good too. They made a lot of.
Played the original Terminator game.
They only
the
make.
NES.
Do they only make licensed games? They never made original. Content?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Yeah, they only made licensed things. So technically, LJN is a publisher and not a developer.
Okay.
So technically speaking, like all the games that they have made, they didn't make.
They're just using IPs.
Yeah, and so technically a publisher, not a developer. That has to be disclaimed. But we need something for F rank. We need somebody who's practically every fucking game they ever made sucked.
I would definitely put them in F, because how do you fuck some of this up? Like,
Right, like the Back to the Future game.
yeah, the Back to the Future games are unplayable. The Bill and Ted's video games.
Bill and Ted.
You can't even so the first Game Boy game I ever got when I was like 7 or 6 or something, I got a Game Boy from my grandparents for my birthday. Most
You are
exciting
telling
shit.
so many
right?
people's LJN experience.
Yes.
Go on.
And we went to the game store. Obviously, it wasn't GameStop yet. I forget what it was then.
ED Toys or
Might have been EB Games or something. But I loved the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and I loved Bogus Journey, and they had a Bill and Ted's video game there, a Game Boy one, so I got it,
yeah.
and it was
There they are.
real bad, and, but even worse than the Game Boy one somehow is the NES one, because you can't even figure out how to start playing it. I'm sure it's in the instruction manual, but it's just like you have to type in like a phone number, like the phone booth thing, but you don't know
That's
what number to
right.
put into it. So like you just try a bunch of shit, and you can't even start the level.
Oh no, that's right. And like to find out the phone number, you have to like talk to everyone in a previous level, and like you can't know if you've talked to everyone.
Yeah, they don't have like a counter.
Yeah,
So
that game is fucking unplayable, and that's the case with so many games with the LJN sticker on there.
yeah, so fuck them. They get the F.
So fuck them. Somebody's got to get it. There you go. Got one.
Those games were
That's not to say anything of was it Jack's Pacific and EHQ. Those were also founded by the same guy. We talked about that
yeah. We talked about
Yeah.
that recently.
when we were ranking.
Can't get comfy.
we were doing true or false games.
Yeah.
That's it. Times. All right, LJN gets an F. We got one. Just making my notes for good content, you know. How about? Ooh, how about Bandai / Namco?
Bandai Namco.
Bandai Namco.
Games. Alright. Alright. Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
They got some hits, man.
Did they? Oh, they started in 2006.
What?
So are they a publisher? They're not a developer. They're a publisher.
Okay, then just Namco. Tell me Namco games.
Okay. Okay.
I think
Okay.
maybe Bandai is a publisher of Namco games. I
Oh,
don't
they
know.
no, they do develop too. Hang on. Bandai Namco original games. There we go. Okay. Okay. List of. Okay, here we go.
Which one of these? Are these Bandai games or Namco or both? What are we
I
talking
think
about?
both.
Okay. Bandai / Namco.
Okay.
Hit me.
Ace
What do they do?
Combat.
Ooh, classic.
Very good. Very well. Dark Souls. I'm not a
shit.
Dark Souls guy, but apparently, you know, they're
People
like,
stand by it.
yeah, like there's diehards.
Yeah.
Like
Hard to live in
Elden,
those games.
you know, like Elden Ring just came out, and the fucking internet went insane for it, and they did Elden Ring also. They did the Digimon games. They did Dig Dug.
From Software. That's what they're called.
Dig Dug.
Do
Okay.
Dig Dug.
They did Gundam games. Klonoa. I just actually played Klonoa for the first time the other
Oh
day.
yeah, yeah. It's a great game.
It's pretty good.
I used to play it on a demo disc all the time. A Pizza
Ooh.
Hut demo disc. The
They
one
did-
that I believe also had Tony Hawk on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They also got Soul Calibur, Ridge Racer,
Uh-huh. There you go. Keep going.
Ridge Racer, baby. Time Crisis,
little-
Tekken.
Yeah. And yeah, keep going. Tekken's big.
Xenosaga.
Huh?
Hang on a second. This is all fucked. There's so many different sub lists. Hang on.
I got a few big ones for you,
Oh.
man.
Pac-Man
Pac-Man.
and Galaga and Galaga.
Galaga. Yeah.
And
Pac-Man. Mr. Pac-Man.
Pac-Mania. Just gonna list every Pac-Man offshoot. Pac-Man Jr. Grandpa Pac-Man.
Pac-Man goes to the cleaners. Pac-Man scared
there's a lot
stupid.
here. There's a lot. There's quite a bit here. All right, console bit. That was just arcade that I was looking at there. Now
Dr. Pac-Man.
consoles. Mr. Driller. That was fun. Man, there's a lot. If there's any that I'm missing, please tell me. There's so many games on here that it's. I'm not even going to be able to read through them all.
So many early
Nonetheless,
huge
list
games.
them.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
But yeah, we're
much
talking-
less.
We're talking Pac-Man, Galaga, Tekken.
Splatterhouse. Those are fun. Yeah, Ridge Racer, Ace Combat.
Yeah, Ridge Racer.
I mean,
Ridge Racer fan myself.
I'm not diehard for any of this, but I feel like they deserve a A at the least.
I agree with an A. I mean, Pac-Man, dude.
It's Pac-Man.
And I think that's what our A is starting to become, is people who made really classic games, maybe not much else.
Yeah, they also developed the Donkey Konga games. Donkey Konga rule.
Konga?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? How
Well done.
about... Okay, let's... man, it's hard. I don't want to just do just a fucking bunch of S's, but there's some shit you gotta talk about.
Yeah. This is
And
really
one
just a
of them-
means us to talk about the stuff we're ranking, so. Oh, fuck yeah.
Rockstar.
Just throw it right up on the S, and then we'll talk about Rockstar.
Yeah, let's...
Oh,
And then we'll talk about Rockstar. There's no way they don't get an S. It's just... What bad games have they made? Maybe, arguably, depending on your preference, maybe the first 3 or 4 Grand Theft Auto games,
I loved them.
frankly.
Hell no. Fuck that.
That's the thing is... They were fun and innovative even for their time, and then when they brought the camera down a little bit,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
That was the end of games as we knew it, man.
Yeah. They blew the fucking world up. Oh yeah, they also made the 2 Austin Powers games.
That's right. That's right. Which we
The other one,
checked
by the
out.
way, is
Sweet.
called Welcome to My Underground Lair. It's It's also mini games. I think. It must be like the Dr. Evil version of that other one. I think that's the idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
So all right. So they also made Midnight Club. I don't know if you remember Midnight Club.
I do remember Midnight Club.
Midnight
I
Club
loved
was
them.
sick.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition
Yeah.
holds up.
They made Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, I still play Smuggler's Run 2 Hostile Territory from time to time.
Yeah. They made a little game called Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah, I remember. Back in 2002, made a little splash.
2001, sir.
2001.
Talking
Not
about,
bad.
You're talking about 2001. Yeah.
2001. Okay. Then
Then we're looking at
so
Max.
Vice City must have been 03.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or 2002.
Yeah, it was yeah.
It was 2002. They pumped
Yeah.
it out a year later somehow.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know how they pulled that off. And then they spent
Yeah,
2 years
and-
working on San Andreas.
Look what they can do when they take their time.
Yeah.
Like, Vice City is an incredible game compared to GTA 3, and
Yeah.
I still play Vice
It's
City.
truly an
sometimes.
upgrade.
Yeah.
It's the upgrade of an
Yeah.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Then we got
Motorcycles and helicopters and new melee weapons. There's
Yeah.
a katana.
yeah. We got State of Emergency. I remember liking
Okay.
that. It was just a chaotic game. Yeah, Vice City, Midnight Club 2, Manhunt.
That's right.
Where you basically got to just play the movie Saw. Red Dead Revolver, which isn't that important of a
Yep.
game, but led us to arguably their best game. So then we got San
Maybe.
Andreas. They did the Warriors game, which I remember being fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
They did the handheld. I don't know. I guess they came out. It came out on PlayStation 2 also, but like the Liberty City Stories and the smaller scale.
Vice City Stories.
And then Bully.
Those came out on PlayStation 2 eventually, yes. And then Bully. I think that's their best game.
Fair enough. I mean, it's fucking awesome.
I love that game, man. I will play through that story as often as I fucking can. I fucking Gary. Gary.
And we got Grand Theft Auto 4 as we moved on to the next
Yeah.
generation of consoles, and Red Dead Redemption, and then Red Dead Redemption, the zombie expansion, and then we've got
Yes,
L.A.
that's
Noir, which was a total
Yes.
departure for them, and something
Yeah.
we will be playing on stream together.
Yeah.
And I love L.A.
Boy,
Noir.
did I like it.
It is
Yeah.
good. Then Grand Theft Auto Max Payne 3. I never played through the Max Payne games, so I can't like speak much to them. But Grand Theft Auto 5, which was like that was like a blockbuster fucking gaming event when it came out. I remember like
Yeah.
never been so pumped for a fucking game. Just unbelievable, fantastic game, fantastic story, the great campaign.
Infinitely playable,
Yeah.
as it is proven.
Yeah,
Like,
I've played it across fucking 3 generations of console.
yeah, I have it on PS3, man.
Yeah,
I still play it on PS3, but like, it looks great.
it looks
beautiful.
yeah. Look, that was one of the crazy things.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Even like when it came out, I had it for Xbox 360. I was like, it looked so fucking good, and the
Yeah.
voice acting is just top notch. Just the acting in general.
Absolutely.
But moving
The
on.
variety of gameplay and just there's still people trying to make games to compete with it.
Yeah, like
Like,
there's
the new Saints Row.
yeah, and they failed miserably. I was considering getting it, but apparently it sucked fucking dick. So like, I didn't bother.
That's what I don't know. That's what people are saying. But then I've also heard from like from other people that like it's fine. It's fun. Like, what's everybody's fucking problem with this game? I don't know.
I'll have to watch some gameplay to see
Yeah.
because I love
Yeah.
like Saints Row 2. I think Saints
Yeah.
Row 2 is one of the better games. It ruled.
As far as GTA knockoffs, it's definitely a top tier.
Yeah. We got
Simpsons Hit and Run is a GTA knockoff.
yeah, and that game
which
rules.
is great. Yeah.
We got and then Red Dead Redemption 2, which I think is a masterpiece. I think it is
Yeah.
I think it's Rockstar's like magnum opus. Like
Yeah,
It
if
is.
games could get an Oscar,
yeah.
you know,
It's that one's cinematic as fuck. It's like the ending is just so good, and it's like a prequel to Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if you've played either, but it's a prequel to it, and it works really cool. And then after that, it's just the remasters of the original. Well, not the original, but Grand Theft Auto 3, the PlayStation 2 era games.
whoops.
Oops. I bought it and I was like, cool. And then I don't play it because it's like I just want to play Grand Theft Auto 5 when I play them. But it says there is an unreleased game that was supposed to come out for PS3 that just didn't come out. It was called Agent. It was a stealth action game developed by Rockstar North. It was planned to take place in a 1970s Cold War setting.
Sounds cool.
Why?
I can imagine that would be great. There's so many that we haven't even touched on yet that like that really deserve a moment. Like Game Freak, Naughty Dog, Nintendo EAD, Rare,
Yeah.
Bethesda, Valve. Like,
Yeah. And it's like a lot of those too are just like a lot of those are S's.
Square,
Like Valve's S.
Atari.
Rare, I think, is an S.
Rare's an S. I think
Game
Valve
Freak
is an
is,
S.
is an S.
Naughty Dog's an S. Game
Yeah.
Freak's an S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's there's a lot of developers. Fuck.
Harmonix, PopCap.
Yeah.
Not kidding though. Like PopCap Games, you know, they make silly little fucking flash games, but they're some of our favorite games as a generation.
Yeah.
Play Bloons Tower Defense. It's great.
Yeah. Just because it's not like a huge game doesn't mean it's not fucking great. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Tetris is not a huge game.
yeah. And like, there's so many indie developers too that make really great games that take time for people to get to them. Like Hyper Light Drifter, you know, like that's made by Heart Machine. Like they'll get their recognition someday, but it's just not here yet. Like, can I pull it up on here?
Yeah. Gearbox Software, From Software.
Yeah, it's like a lot of
Epic Games.
it's a lot of stuff.
Oh, Epic Games made the Unreal Engine.
Epic Games
That's
did?
right. Yeah, they made the original Unreal.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
I played. I don't know if you saw it, but like before the new Matrix movie came out, they had like I think it was a PS5 exclusive, but it was like basically a demo, a hands-on demo of the Unreal Engine 5, and it is fucking crazy, dude.
Absolutely.
Never experienced shit like that, and it's just like this is what video games are gonna look like from now on. People are just gonna be able to do this.
Oof, man.
Fucking nuts.
You know what I want to see with this next console generation? You know what I want to see in GTA 6?
What?
Skateboards.
Skateboards? Like that it works just as easy as like Tony Hawk. Like,
Preferably Tony Hawk. Just make it work like fucking Tony Hawk if you could, please.
Yeah, that would be sick.
It's GTA until you hop on a skateboard.
Yeah.
And then fucking CKY comes on and you're grinding away.
I wish I could just play that on the stream, but
Anywho, that's 96 Quite Bitter Beings by CKY.
burn it down.
Yes. Oh, just makes you want to skate better. 'Cause you know what we do here in the home? Sometimes all four of us will get together and we'll put on Mario Kart, and then we'll just play it with. We'll turn down the game music and just turn on like, you know, whatever music we like to listen to. So we have like a playlist of songs that are just fun to drift around a corner while you're listening to.
Yeah.
Twist is, you know, perfect.
The twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. You can do a good chubby checker.
Come on, baby. Listen to the twist.
I love that song. That was on my
Come on,
playlist
baby.
all summer.
Let's do the twist.
I love that fucking song.
By my little land as you're sliding. Whop. Go like this. You should see. What else? What else is on there? Oh, Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue.
Awesome.
Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes. What else? Hate Myself for Loving You by Joan Jett.
That's a good one.
It's on there. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love that fucking song.
I love Joan Jett, man.
She's the best.
She winked at me.
What else you got on the playlist?
Never forget that all my life. Let's Super Beast by Rob Zombie is on there.
I'm putting some of these on just my fall playlist. I'm sitting here and I'm like, let's go.
Yes. Let's go. I'll just pull up my playlist. I'll just tell you what's on it. 7 songs. Oh, okay. Ooh, So Long Baby Goodbye by the Blasters.
I don't know if I know that one.
It's gonna become one of your favorite songs. Let me tell you.
Swan
It's
Baby.
quick. It's classic, and it's yeah, that's it.
I already like it. I'm gonna put it on the list. I just don't want it to get picked up. I don't know how copyright works on here yet.
Yeah. The lyrics to it go, I know I've been fooling myself too long. Never right, but always wrong. Goodbye, baby, so long. I know none of us is gonna cry. It wasn't even worth a try. So long, baby, goodbye. So good.
Oh, that's my dog. Nice. I put it on the list.
She Got Arrested by the Interrupters. For Teacher by Van Halen.
Nice. I love Hot for Teacher. Some
TNT by AC/DC.
You gotta get Yankee Rose on there.
Oh yeah, I'm putting it on there right now. I'm not fucking around.
Bright lights, city lights. I'm talking about a Yankee Rose.
The catchy song from Lego Movie 2.
I love that song. This song is not stuck inside you. This song is not stuck inside you. I love T-Pain.
That song was
just in general.
Well written by John LaJoie.
Who?
John LaJoie. Long time ago, we listened to him, like back in high school. He did just a regular, everyday, normal guy.
Oh, really? That guy?
I like spending time with my friends, motherfucker.
I got $200 in the bank, motherfucker.
yeah, that. That guy co-wrote the catchy song, and
That's
Everything Is Awesome.
I had no idea. That's awesome.
Yeah. Sprawl 2.
Oh, that's a good song. Unfortunate news about the singer of that band, but
Oh,
I don't know if you heard about all that.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
For
blocked it out.
Win Butler, he's not such a cool guy to women, or his wife for that matter. Naturally,
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
he's not a guy who's all that interested in consent
Boy.
or being a
Oh.
creep, or not being a creep, I should say.
Well, geez. Fuck. That sucks. Breaking the Law by Judas Priest. I got Satch Boogie by Joe Satriani. And also by Judas Priest. I just clicked away. What's it called? Electric Eye.
All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Firework by Katy Perry is on there.
I love Firework.
Yeah? Nice.
Katy Perry's got some
Oh, and-
jams.
I think Katy Perry, hot take, Katy Perry is a great singer.
Yeah, she is a good singer.
Yeah.
I don't like her personality, but I like her music.
I don't know if I dislike or like her personality. I know she has a cat named Kitty Purry, and that's important. That's great.
That is cool. It's not that like I think she's a bad person. When she tries to be funny, she fails pretty hard, and it's just like, you know, that cringe feeling. There's been a few things she's done where it's just like, Katy Perry, stop doing this. there's this, I'll have to
Okay.
pull it up sometime. She did some, it was, I don't know if it was supposed to be like an art exhibit, but you know, they had like moving people room to room through this thing, and like in the center of like all this buffet, like not buffet, but this big feast, you know, there's the thing with like the lid, and the guy going through like lifts it off, and Katy Perry's head is there, and she's like under the table, you know, just sticking her head through, and she's like, "It's me, Katy Perry," and it's like just really uncomfortable, like because the people are just like, "Hi." they just leave. It's really weird.
Well, made me laugh. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll just like we'll just play some Mario Kart and blast some tunes, and that's what I think Mario Kart needs. It needs "So Long Baby Goodbye" by the Blasters, and maybe you know, "Hot for Teacher."
Hot for teacher.
That's the one that my kids request that, actually.
Hot for
I like
teacher.
that song a lot, man. Yeah.
That's funny. Those drums are so good. I think Hot for Teacher is in Guitar Hero 4.
That Eddie Van Halen he was okay. He got his practice in, you could tell.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
You know the story of the Beat It guitar solo?
Yeah, didn't he do it in one take?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just like, all right.
He didn't realize that they were recording. He was
Yeah.
just like doing, or well, maybe, I don't know whether he knew they were recording, but point is he was just practicing.
Yeah.
He was just,
And they were just like,
He-
got it.
got it. That was perfect. Wow.
That's so crazy. Such a great riff too.
This is a great riff. You kind of want to automatically play it when you play a guitar.
Yeah, it's so good.
Banana Pancakes is another one like that.
Banana pancakes? Is
I
that?
pick up a guitar.
Oh, that's like a Jack Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like a. Da-dum, 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 fwang. Da-dum, 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 fwang. And yeah, I pick up a guitar and I just want to do it. What else? Ooh, Day Tripper by the
Never heard of
the
it.
Beatles.
Just kidding.
Never heard of it.
Who's them Beatles? Excuse
Yeah.
me. It's funny that our rank ended up being that there's too many developers, and we went like we even go for a while, but I think we made a
Right.
pretty good
Yeah,
point.
Yeah, I don't know. And we could keep going, or I figure we could save some for later and talk about this another time.
Yeah, I mean I could go through developers and just talk about the games and shit. all day. Like, fuck yeah. It's funny, like, how many more S's there are to come, and how many more, like, D's, and, you know, there's plenty of A's.
Yeah, I guess we're just two fellas who love games.
I'm a gamer. I'm not a gamer. I'm a guy. I'm a guy who I just like to play video games. I will never let myself be called a gamer.
Cause,
Being a gamer
connotates a certain thing.
Yeah, yeah. Like when people
That
go,
you kind of hate everything.
like when people start acting crazy and like Rocket League when I'm playing, and just like talking about shit, I'll be just like, fucking chill, gamer. And they're always just like, you think I'm a gamer? And like just but yeah, I always say like, what a gamer or whatever, and it just makes them so mad. And it's just like, come on, you can't be acting like this. This is soccer cars, man.
We live in a society.
Yeah, just being like, I'm a gamer. It's like, oh, like, so when people say that, just like, I just automatically assume they're like racist and misogynist and horrible people. It's like, oh, you probably say a lot of horrible shit to people online.
Yeah, that is. I do. I assume that. Mm-hmm. I cannot deny. Yeah, I would. I would not. I guess I wouldn't call myself a gamer, but I just because of that. But I really love playing video games.
I love
and
playing
really
video
think
games too.
that I think it's like maybe the best that entertainment gets. Just it combines everything, and you're the one doing it. And
Yeah.
when a game is perfect, you can play it until it's bad for you.
Yeah, like I've had lots of games like that where you like can't stop playing. Rocket League has been that for me. Lots of games have, you know, Skyrim. I spent like all summer playing Skyrim. Like I did everything you can do in Skyrim.
Nice. There are some games that I'm like afraid of. I think we've said this before that like I just like I don't want to start playing this game because I know it's just gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah, I've lost friends to World of Warcraft. Like they stopped being social. Like I'm not joking around. Like they were just gone. Just like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's like the most notorious game for that.
Yeah. You just
And
like be
we
friends
didn't
with
even
somebody.
talk about Blizzard today.
Yeah, and they would just disappear. Just like, oh, they got really into World of Warcraft. It's like, oh fuck. It's like hearing that somebody died.
Oh no, yeah. That's sad to hear.
Oh fuck.
That
How did this
sucks.
happen?
Damn. He was a good man. He was a good man. Yeah, man. But why is World of Warcraft so fucking addicting? It's because it's a really made RPG.
Yeah.
A really well-made RPG. It's really made. It was really done, you know?
It's because it's just such a game.
What a game. What a game. Well, that's the other thing. When we were talking about Bond, I think I said that the card shark, Lashif, he cries blood, but I think I said he cries tears.
You said he cries tears. I was like, oh. Is everything okay?
Is that,
like,
is that unique for a Bond thing?
I was just like, he's an emotional villain. Okay.
Yes, it's Orson Welles in an emotional performance.
Yeah, he never gives those. Oh, French, inspired by the French excellence. It's his greatest performance to date.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's correct. That's correct.
You hang on.
It's not War of the Worlds. It's not Citizen Kane.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, please do. French.
The French champagne, the French excellence.
Come on then.
Oh shit.
Would
Oh,
more
come
effective
on.
writing give you an edge at work? Grammarly can make your job one click simpler.
Watch 5 seconds of this.
Do you see it now?
Champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There's a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence.
Wait. Oh, this is the commercial in the final cut of the commercial?
It's vintage.
I've never actually seen
Paul
this.
Masson's superb taste shouldn't be too surprising. This champagne doesn't come from France.
Oh shit.
But it was created by a man who did.
Oh
Paul
shit.
Masson.
Original takes.
Paul Masson will sell no wine.
There we go. I've never seen the original cut of that.
Camera.
He ended up doing a pretty good wine ad there.
With
Yeah.
action, please.
Oh.
Just do anything? 102, take 2.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. It is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Paul Masson.
102, take 3. Action, please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated.
That's my favorite noise he makes. Hang on.
102, take 3. Action, please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. This is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence.
Oh.
It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Paul Masson super.
That's it. I just want to hear.
Ah,
Cut.
Action, please.
ah, the French
Okay, that's enough.
This is a commercial director working with the guy who made Citizen fucking Kane.
Just like action, please.
Action, please. No, you got to get it all done in 30 seconds. Fuck.
It's like everybody knows that French.
And he's like tapping on the bottle. This is a French
This stuff
champagne.
is so good.
This is the stuff.
This shit'll obviously get you drunk.
What
It'll
it's
get you
starting
drunk.
to mean.
That's the end.
Parmesan champagne. It'll get you drunk.
It'll get you fucking drunk.
So,
Whoa,
I think it would
that
be
looked
fun.
weird.
Whoa. Did
The,
something happen?
the frame rate when I did that, just on my lips. Does it look like that on the stream?
No, no.
Yeah, it looks weird.
I was trying to do something myself. Here we go. Would you like to end with a few little... Oh, I just picked my nose on fucking camera.
There
Would you
it
like
was.
to end
4K.
with...
Got your ass.
I don't know if it's 4K. I think my camera... It's kind of a potato. Excuse me.
He's picking his nose off the screen. He just ate his boogers.
He just picked his fucking nose! That guy's eating his boogers! That guy's eating his boogers!
Just, you think you're off screen and you're just like... Do I want to end how now?
About this. I will read to you some celebrities' real names.
Okay.
And
You want me to
you
guess
tell me who I'm talking about.
who they are? Okay.
What's their stage name? What's their name? You know, what do we know them as? Okay. Tell me about Katie Hudson.
Katie Hudson.
Not to be confused with Kate Hudson, whose name is Kate Hudson.
I don't know. Katie Holmes. Oh, I feel like I should know this. I feel like I do know this.
It might be in there somewhere. This has been bandied about the internet. Katy Perry making another appearance today.
Katy goddamn Perry.
Yeah.
Guy who's mad about Katy Perry. You don't have to write that down.
Demetria Gines.
Demetria Gines?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Demi Moore?
Demi Moore. That's her.
Wait, her real name is
Gines.
Demetria Gines, and she changed it?
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
much better
fucking
name.
cool name.
I know.
The fuck?
She has former ex-husbands, Walter Willis
Bruce Willis.
and Christopher Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. Fun fact there for you. Okay, I'll bury the lead on that one. Okay. Margaret, Mary, Emily, Ann Hyra.
Did we talk about this person recently?
Oh, no,
Marg-
you're thinking of Frida Kahlo, who had like a
No,
ton of
yeah,
names.
no. Say the name again.
Margaret, Mary, Emily, Ann Hyra.
Fuck.
Margaret Hyra.
Who is it?
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan. Okay, I knew that one. I just heard that recently. Fuck.
All right. Okay, confused now. Real name, Albert Einstein.
His real name's Albert Einstein. Oh, this is
Real name, Albert Einstein.
this is Albert Brooks.
Got it! Albert Brooks.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, awfully Jewish fella for having a last name Brooks.
I don't think being Jewish is awful, but I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Hey, whoa.
You want to cool it on the anti-Semitism, bub? Yeah, Albert Brooks is so Jewish. He's just like...
Yeah. No, I'm not telling any secrets. He's Nemo's dad. You know?
he's just so Jewish. He's the kind of... And you just like want to go to synagogue with him. I love Albert Brooks.
I would do anything with Albert Brooks.
I love him so much.
Would love to spend
he's such
time
a
with Albert
treasure.
Brooks.
He's so funny.
Fucking awesome.
And
He's Hank Scorpio.
yeah, Hank Scorpio's the best Simpsons like side character like ever. It's my
Yes.
favorite character
Yes.
from The Simpsons. He is
course.
so fucking funny in that role. Holy fuck! But he can do stuff that's like not comedy too. And of course, comedy's like his thing. But you know, he was like in Taxi Driver, and then he was in Drive, like the Ryan Gosling movie. He was scary as fucking Drive.
Yeah.
But he was also like
He's awesome.
compassionate. He was such a complicated character in that movie.
Awesome. Okay, how about this one? Peter Gene Hernandez.
Peter Gene Hernandez. I don't know. That one's not jumping out at me.
Okay. I take a guess. Be right.
Toby Maguire.
It's Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Peter Gene Hernandez.
Bruno Mars. Gotta love him.
This says Bruno Mars is Filipino, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Hungarian, Ukrainian, Jewish, and he was born in Hawaii.
So he's not Samoan? I thought he was Samoan.
I mean, none of those is Samoan, but Filipinos in Hawaii is kind of.
It must have been the Hawaii thing I knew,
Surrounding
and
it.
I assumed he was Samoan. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with what's her name?
Unfortunately, I'm racist
She's in-
against half of the things he is. So.
What's her name? She's in Clerks 2. She's not in Clerks 1. She's
Rosario
awesome.
Dawson?
Everyone loves her. Rosario Dawson. That's right.
Love her.
You know, like, know how Rosario Dawson? You know why she? No, she's not black.
I didn't know that. I thought she was black.
Okay, so she's like Puerto Rican and Canadian Native American, and like a couple other things that just when you add them together to the average American eye, it comes across as like at least half black.
No shit. Okay.
She's not black. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, pretty cool. Here we go. Chaim Witz.
Say that again?
Chaim Witz.
Chaim Witz?
Chaim.
Chaim?
Gotta back up, so. Chaim Witz.
I don't suppose we're talking about a Jewish fellow, are we?
Don't you know it?
Chaim Witz.
Chaim Witz.
I don't know. Oh. I don't know.
What can I tell you? Famous for his tongue.
Gene Simmons.
That's Gene Simmons' real name. Chaim.
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 Chaim. Chaim?
Let's see. How about Ramon Antonio Gerard Estevez?
Charlie Sheen?
You're close. It's not Charlie Sheen.
Emilio Estevez?
It's not Emilio Estevez.
Oh, Martin Sheen?
Martin Sheen.
Okay.
That's his name. Yeah, and I believe that
Damn
Charlie
it.
Sheen is Carlos Estevez. Oh yeah, it says right here. Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen's real name is Carlos Estevez. Yeah.
I know my Estevez.
Yeah. I figured that one might get you in there.
I got my noodle
Okay,
cooking.
let's see.
What are you doing, you dumb dog? You dummy. You're an idiot. I'm just kidding.
Francis Gum.
Francis Gum.
Francis Gum. Former performer with the Gum Sisters.
The Gum Sisters.
UMM. Gum. Real dumb looking. Looks like it's spelled wrong. Real dumb spelling on this name.
Those dumb gums.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
She is she's no longer with us. She's gone somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, Judy
I'd
Garland?
say. Judy Garland's real name is Francis Gum.
Oh, okay.
And that would make Liza Minnelli's real name Liza Minnelli, because her father was Vincente Minnelli.
Yeah.
Her name is Liza. So
You're talking about Lucille 2 here.
that's right, baby.
I love the way that Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli's voices sound. They have the most charming voices. Like Liza Minnelli's voice,
Yeah.
she talks in that same
transatlantic
Yeah.
way that nobody else talks like anymore. That it's old Hollywood, darling.
Oh, darling. I love it.
Everything goes to the back of the room.
Yeah, I love it. Liza Minnelli gets me going. Just like I'm like getting horny. Getting horny on stream for Liza Minnelli's voice. I'm just joking. Or am I?
Liza, man.
All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
couple more, and then I think I gotta wrap it up because I gotta use the bathroom.
Me too.
I gotta get something to eat.
Same.
Time to get this day going. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about a couple folks first.
All right.
Declan Patrick McManus. A great fucking name. Why would you change your name from Declan Patrick McManus to anything else?
Irish fella?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you wouldn't know it by his name.
Like the
Stage
name,
name,
his
that
stage name? Okay.
Yeah, what? You had the name Declan McManus?
And you
And
changed
you
it?
wanted something.
I'm
My
afraid
name
somebody
was
else is going to have the
Lars
name
Lightning.
Declan McManus. Is this a redheaded fella?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just a brown-haired, handsome man.
Declan.
I think.
Is he Irish? Like from Ireland?
Yeah, I think so. If not, he's definitely from England or something right next to it.
Gerard Butler.
Nope.
Colin Farrell?
No. The singer.
Singer?
Hmm?
I don't know. Is that Sheeran? No, he's a redhead. I guess.
This guy got kicked off of SNL.
Elvis Costello?
Elvis Costello!
And his name is Declan McManus?
His
Why
real
did he
name is
fucking
Declan
change his
fucking
name?
McManus.
What an idiot!
McManus. Jesus Christ. Okay. Bernice Frankel.
Bernice Frankel?
Bernice Frankel.
Hang on, I was just testing the levels there. It was, Bernice Frankel. Sounds old. Significantly old. Betty White?
Ooh, you're really close. One of them.
It's a Golden Girl? Fuck, what are their other names? I can never remember their names.
One of them named B.
God. Why? God. Oh, fuck. I know what they are. It's not coming to my brain. I can't stop thinking about Liza Minnelli.
The tall one.
I know which one you're talking about. That's the thing that's
First name is B, for Pete's sake.
Oh, it's B. Arthur. God damn it.
There you go.
I'm useless.
All right, I'm sorry about that, but I drank a whole ass coffee and most of a Powerade, and
It's all
been sitting
good.
here for a while.
It's all
And
good.
relieve my functions. All right. Okay. We're not gonna end on this one. Terry Jean Bollett.
Harry Dean Stanton? No?
No. No.
Couldn't get that lucky. Harry Dean Bollett?
Harry Jean Bollett.
Harry Jean Bollett. Harry Jean Bollett.
Harry. Yeah.
Are you saying Harry or Terry?
Harry with a T.
Hulk Hogan.
There's Hulk Hogan. Good job, man.
I'll never forget that motherfucker's name is Terry. When I found that out, I was like,
Terry.
when I was a kid, I was just like, you're not the Hulk. Your name's Terry. Sorry to anybody named Terry.
Okay, how about Maurice Micklewhite.
Maurice
Name.
Micklewhite. Maurice Sendak?
Oh, yeah, I changed it from Micklewhite to Sendak to be a little more Hollywood friendly.
I don't know this one at all. Maurice.
He is a rather famously bespectacled British actor. How do I not just give it to you? A lot of people do an impression of him. And he was the inspiration for Austin Powers. And he was Batman's butler.
Oh. Sir Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
You got... I never said that. You know what I'm talking about. You ever seen that clip from that movie where it's the two comedian guys and they're arguing over Michael Caine impressions? And the one's like, when you do Michael Caine, you have to sound like this, like Batman, like... and then the other guy, Steve Coogan, that's the other one, he's just like, no, you have to be very high. Like, I don't know. I'd have to just show you. It's really funny, fucking funny. It wouldn't be good content for me to just like half remember it and not be able to do the impressions also. But yes, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Say Michael Caine. Michael Caine.
Okay.
All right, give me one more, and then I have to go to the bathroom.
We'll make it one. We'll make it.
Might take one more for Michael Caine.
Oh, that's. That's too easy. I can't give you that one.
Give it to
All
me
right.
anyway while you come up with another.
Okay. Cornelius Crane Chase.
What did you just say? Cornelius
Crane Chase.
I feel like I know this, but it's also not coming to me. Just give me the
Last
answer
name
real quick.
Chase.
Chase. Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase.
Okay. Okay.
Cornelius Crane Chase, man.
Okay.
And let's
No,
see,
what's the one
let's
you were
see,
gonna give
let's
me?
see.
Or-
Should have ended on Gene Simmons.
I have not been knocking this one out of the
Heinwitz.
park.
And you know, it's not really one that I don't know them. You know, it's not like
I'm usually
Maybe
pretty
they
good
do.
about like celebrity culture stuff, so I was just surprised.
Okay, all right. Real name Michael Douglas, but it's not Michael Douglas.
Is it Kirk Douglas?
No,
Oh fuck, that would be so funny.
it would be funny.
Michael Douglas. This is also something I know I've known at some point, and it's not coming to me. Can I get any hints?
Let's see. He has played a snowman.
Michael Keaton.
There you go. Like Keaton. I was gonna work my way up his most known roles. I said, then he played himself 5 times.
That would have been a good puzzling hint, because I'd be like in a documentary, and then I'd be I would never get multiplicity from that description.
Yeah. He was a biological exorcist, and a billionaire playboy.
Who dresses up like a bat and has a
And sleeps upside down.
he sleeps upside down. He drinks blood.
Yeah. Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
I was hoping this one would really. Oh, I gotta save that one. I'm supposed to know who Eric Weiss is.
I don't know that one.
All right, it's Houdini.
Oh. Houdini is a way cooler name. Eric
Yeah.
Weiss is a cool name. But, I mean, it's Houdini.
Wisconsin's own Harry Houdini, by the way. I think he's from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
This is a good story. This was fun.
Yeah,
You have a good time?
had a good time. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, I had a good time too. You fucking asshole.
Dudes who can only express genuine male emotion behind a veil of anger.
Just always like, I'm gonna fuck
You know,
up.
I really appreciate that you take the time to
Angry-
dedicate effort to our friendship.
How about angry
Fucking
sentimental man?
Angry sentimental man.
It's like that scene in I don't know if you ever saw Eastbound and Down when he's like yelling and arguing in the first episode and he realizes he's wrong but he can't stop yelling. He's like, I'm really sorry I'm yelling right now. But I can't remember what he said. He's just like, I don't know how to lose or some shit like that. He's like, and they're just, Kenny, where you going? I'm going to the booms. I just love that when he just does the switch. He's like, I'm very sorry. But he just can't stop screaming.
Oh man.
Somebody yesterday on Twitter broke a portion of the internet because they made a fake teaser for Eastbound and Down season 5. That's not gonna be happening, and a bunch of people were like, I'll kill myself if this isn't real.
Yeah.
Fucking punked. It's a good bit though. Alright, I gotta go.
Alright.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta get my kid ready for school. Alright, peace. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, see ya. Alright, folks. Oh my god, there's so much. We will see you later. I gotta do an outro.